Hello, good afternoon, traders. Welcome back to my channel, Forex Black Box. Today I'm going to analyze the market for upcoming week. Today is the 4th of July. Already the 4th, down the month, so it's going crazy, going fast. So anyway, a quick look at the market last few days and what we're looking forward to do in the coming days. Hopefully that will be the plan. I'm looking at pound. Um, the last 5 days, we see that we started here and we ended up above the 20 moving average. As I talked about last week, I said that is going to test the moving average. That's the pound index if you're new to it. And say last week you guys will talk about this testing the 20 moving average again. We'll pop down, failure break lower. I talked about that as well. It could be a failure. That's what we're looking for. Test the 20 moving average, and what we're looking for now to continuation back up. Pound looks strong last week. So we have one test here of this breakout, come back down. We have broke the previous low, and we come back up again to retest this area. That's indicating is feeding momentum, and we'll be looking back to momentum back up. Euro looking weak as well. So keep in mind that when euro is weak, pound is strong. So if you're looking at indexes, so euro is down, pound is up. Last 3 days is up, last 3 days is down, equal to each other. Even pound and dollar, they actually were the euro and dollar they're down, both of them. But I was short on euro, USD, and normally trade pound pairs only. But there were very good opportunities these days on euro, USD because it was kind of ranging, and that's why I'm taking advantage of this situation. Um, so yeah, just keep in mind that I think pound we're going to see some momentum back up. We only getting away from the 20 moving average, consolidate back down up here, and we'll probably come back up to retest this area at least. So I expect that could be the second wave. 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 up there. Let's see. Just to talk about next week, and we'll see how it goes. US as well is going to be Independent Day, I think. I'm not sure what is it exactly, but I think it's bank holidays on Mondays, so stock is not going to be open. So we're going to see some volatility, dry liquidity. So probably it's going to be a lot of jump ups and downs. It's going to be sideways basically. So there's not going to be any big investment going on. So dollar here we see one push, two, have the third push up, and we're coming back down. So what are we looking for? Retest the moving average and show some weakness. If indeed we're going to go down, if it's not, we'll pull up. We will go above the 20 moving average. I will continue back up. That will be risk off situation. I think is that's where we're going. Talked about that many times before. E-mini or stock itself is going to go to risk off situation with the coronavirus stuff start picking up. There's no really solid news yet about coronavirus. What's going on? I think the card left for the government to play now is not to uh, release any kind of news regarding coronavirus in full. I don't know. I cannot really claim that, but what I can say is there is a high risk going on. Coronavirus is in a global pandemic going on, and there is no vaccine yet. So we're still really in square one, and S&P 500 keep going up, or the stock keep buying on this bad news, or people get infected more, and the stock kind of still holding, not buying. It's not going up high, but it's just holding. So let's see how that go. Yen looks nice here above the 20 moving average. Hold back. Probably gonna continue back wave two. We're looking for breakout. That's a flag. Push back up here. That's a channel. We'll break out of the channel. We'll be looking for to come back inside the channel, and we'll continue back up. If indeed is going to be risk off situation, we're going to see pound money flying to euro, sorry, money flying to yen and dollar and gold. So I'm looking for a measure move, equal measure move as well. That's a retracement pullback around 38% or more or less around this level. We didn't really break here yet. We didn't really break this swing low. We'll hold above it a little bit. Maybe we're going to have one leg and continue back up. Let's see how tomorrow will work out on opening or next week overall together. New Zealand, test 20 moving average, consolidate around it, slowly going back up. I think this is a dead momentum up. It's not strong as this one here. is a few days equal to this momentum, 3 days momentum down equal to maybe 4 or 5 days. Try to retrace back up here. I think that's a good be a nice double top for continuation back down here, and you can trade it against euro and pound. Okay, Swiss. Swiss supposed to act as a safe haven, hugging the 20 moving average for a while now. As soon as we come back up, come back down, and we try to test the highs, count as a double tops. See that failure to break above it. Now where we go? We go below it and try to break low. If it's become a failure as well, then we'll take it back up again. And that's the game we're playing day to day in Forex or any market. We try to break higher, become a failure, then we take it the other way around. And that's how the market does. Aussie as well, we have a nice drop here and start sideways. There's no decision or indecision going on at the moment, no decision. So we had one touch, 2, 3, 4, 5 days touching up there, 6 days, 2 days only in the bottom. I think that will come back down big like this one here. That will be your trigger. You just need to see which one is stronger. The candle, how strong is the candle going down or going up? We have one up here as well, equal to that previous one here. So they're kind of like a sideways situation until we see what happened with the stock. No one knows. Maybe there is a vaccine, and the investor or the big player, they know there's a vaccine going on, and they follow up on it, and that's why they're still in the market. I could be completely wrong, and that will skyrocket later on when they find a vaccine. But the fact is still fact. We not the same as we were 2019. So a lot of companies will lost the value, a lot of people lost the money, and we're not the same anymore. You will have good amount of money early 2020. Now you don't have the same amount of money. Of course, you went down. Companies bankrupted and stuff like that. So I don't know why the stock is keep going. I don't know if even if we reach the previous high, all-time highs, it doesn't really make sense because people lost money, a company bankrupted. So I don't know why the stock is so excited about it. Because of course I know a little bit of it because the Fed keep printing money, and this money is paper money. So it's like keep printing. They can print as much as they want. What does that mean? I mean I don't know. Just it doesn't make sense. There's no value. There's no value anymore. Dollar is just there's no value. It's just paper and print and ink. Paper and ink. That's it. Anyone can do it. So why the Fed they don't count as like the people that printed money, fake money? They're the same now. They're equal. They print as much as they want. Anyways, there's no value behind this dollar printing machine. They can go and print whatever they want. No one will tell them what you're doing. No government telling them. They are the government, I guess. Anyhow, so CAD, swing up, swing down. What you can see, confusion going on here. So sideways, it's most likely is going to happen here. The only actually currency is trading. So this is sideways. This is sideways, sideways, sideways at the moment as well. Almost of the market is sideways. Pound the only one who's trending, not trading, trending, and that's why I always trade bound because it's always something to do with bound. Here as well, euro is sideways. All the actually the market sideways except the pound. Pound was moving a lot recently, and there was a lot of bips happening through the bound. So I think that's going to come back up again. Your job is to find the best opportunity between here and the other currencies. You can if you see pound start to getting up, you see which one is going down. Of course, a cable. You can trade cable. You can trade against euro. You can trade it against yen, against CAD. All of them basically. So yeah, just that's how it is. Anyways, I'm gonna jump to the chart. Before the chart, let me go quickly to the calendar. Right. So Monday, of course, is going to be bank holidays. Sunday, sorry. I'm looking at Monday, the 6th. This bank holiday, I think they're going to close earlier. I'm not sure exactly if you trade in the future. I think they sent me an email. I didn't really look at it yet. I thought to do the video first. It was a late Friday night. Spent some time with my family. Anyways, so we have some US news, high impact, medium impact CAD. And overall, the week is going to be dominated by dollar, I believe. Dollar and CAD, really. So that's a dollar and CAD. Taking Thursday, Friday. euro, just no high impact news, Aussie. So yeah, let's just keep an eye on that, guys. Dollar and Aussie is going to control the market in the coming week. We have cash rate, RBA. So I think that's where um, Aussie will show the appreciation, like it's going to drop down because it's really top at the moment, and I think it's going to drop down from there if they decided the rate. Let's see. I think that's going to happen over Asia session, and that's where we're going to go. I think if you have any trade regard Aussie, I have pound Aussie. I'm long on pound Aussie. I went over the weekend with it. I believe it's going to go higher. I will show you later on the chart. Let me jump to the chart now. I'll show to you later on. Let's just quickly look at the naked chart. That's the daily chart. We talk about the all-time highs, most the low ever been, not ever been, just 2020, and we'll come back up again. What that telling you? That tell you like this candle, like that rejection candle. Okay, that will tell you here. So we swing up here. We hold at this resistance. Let me show you my chart itself. There you go. This level I talked about it before a few weeks back. Talk about that if we even break above this level, that's where we're gonna go, and we're coming back now, trying to do a pattern, butterfly, if you wanna call it. Maybe we'll go up a little bit more, but I don't think it's gonna be hard in this level. I think it will come up here and we'll start to show momentum back down, quick momentum similar to this one. So the idea is to look for something similar to this. Sell climax. So coming back here, you see that there's a pattern here, a little bit higher, a little bit than this one. One Fibonacci. If you put Fibonacci here, we'll retest that. I'll come back to 88. I think it's 88%. It's going to be the one, the kicker. So we'll be looking for something similar to this one. If we have two candles, pattern similar to this one here, then the following day it will be low the previous day. Then that's where we're gonna go. So if you start to see this pattern, you short will be exit around the 20 moving average, maybe below it if you want to stick around. But I think that's what's gonna break below this one and will continue back down. The reason being is there is no really any excitement thing about market to go back all the way up here. I know we talked about this when we were here before, and we said that it's too hard to believe that market can go back up here with no a good reason or vaccine. But we don't really have any news yet. Maybe these guys are still in the market. They have some news. They have some like since they break out from here, that's indication of buyer then control coming back down, support it one time, two times. I don't know how far they can support it. Maybe the third time will break lower. I don't really care what happened. I'm only trading per day. I look on the day and how the day be doing. And if it's a moving 5 minute, for example, go 5 minute. Here you go. Above the 20 moving average is a good trade. Buy, 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 buy. Below the 20 moving average, sell, sell, sell. Very simple. Go even 15 minute if you wanna not to be so anxious about the positions. Okay, that's the swing here. Below the swing is you short. If you miss it, you give it a second chance, third chance. Here you go. I'm not going to talk about details. I'm going to talk about daily only. I think it's the best to do that for everybody. That's the overall view, and we're still at this high here. So 1, 2, 3. I'm looking for that push momentum down. Okay, moving on to gold. See how gold doing. Oh, come on. Sorry, just a second. There you go. Talked about the near the 20 moving average. You see that we went down, come back up, and we kind of like we don't want to lose this line here. Let me just show you my chart. Here you go. Just to cross the 20 moving average actually above the range. So that's the range. Now the 20 moving average leaving the range and going up. So you trade it will be at the 20 moving average. Possibly going to do that again here until we hit the 20 moving average. Then we will spike back up. The reason being always the 20 moving average is acting. Always the 20 moving average is acting. Yeah, so the 20 moving average, guys, is always algos and artificial intelligence trading. This 20 moving average is a good place to start to build up a portfolio or build the position, big position. Then if you come back to 20 moving average, you can re-add to it. So if we have started here as an investor, coming back all the way up, I took some risk off. I come back to 20 moving average again, re-add my risk again. and is weaker than the previous high, I exit, come back again, and so on and so forth. It's a strategies, but normally they come close to 20 moving average is very important. 20 and 50 and 100 and 200. Okay. Bitcoin is still on actually over the weekend, so it's still working on movement momentum going on. So you can see, guys, is a bear flag, break out of it, retesting, and continue back down. That's all I can say about it. I've been talking about that. It's coming down from here. We have a second push, second leg up, coming back down. We broke it, and now we're coming back down again. So it's all together the channel. It's going to act as a big channel. If I extend it a little bit, extended, pull it back. Oh, I can't pull it back. Here we go. There you go. So you're inside the channel. It can act as a bull flag, but already have a nice push up. So we could be at the end of the trend channel, failure breakout higher, then continue back down. So where is you? If you are short from this level, you should exit and wait for pullback to continue. So overall, in a smaller time frame here, a few days we'll break below it, and we're below it now. Probably retest 20 moving average, and we'll drop down if dollar getting strong. So keep an eye on dollar and stock. Okay. Oil. We really have three tops, 1, 2, 3, and that is acting as a head and shoulder, or three pyramids, if you want to call it. Three pyramids, but the middle one is the highest, lower, left or right shoulder. So it's really small range, guys. So it could be just below the 20 moving average. You're gonna break that by retesting this level and come back again, testing the 20 moving average, and from there we'll see what happens. So equal to achieve this, if you want to achieve this head and shoulder, you should push it. Should push one more leg down. Let me just make it bigger. The candle is too tiny. I think that the range is so small. 6 point. There's not much going on. It's not a point actually. The pence. Anyway, it was 39.40, about less than a pound, a dollar. Sorry, less than a dollar. So yeah, I think it's holding that very well, guys. The 61 Fibonacci is not interesting anyone to buy here. We'll have a failure to break out higher, come back down, try again one more time. I think that's when Salah will take advantage of it. But I just want to show a day, which is obviously Friday. It's a Friday, I think. So if that goes down next day, Monday, that's a good opportunity to continue down, at least to the 50%. So you got all this level, this gap to trade, maybe halfway. You don't have to take it all at once. You take it in pieces. Market always swing high, swing low, swing high, swing low, swing high, swing low. Okay. Dollar index, 20 moving average again, retested and been rejected from the bottom here. So what we have, one leg to a three, start to get smaller. We're looking for break momentum. So what could be up, could be down. What the previous momentum was down. A flag, could be a flag. We're at the bottom of the flag itself. So here you go. We have 1, 2, 3 confirmation. We're looking for the fourth one. Then probably will come back down again. So in my opinion, I think that will continue back up. Try to come to this resistance. We'll have a 1, 2, 3 legs. Failure to break low here. Confirm that is a failure because it's a very interesting pattern, like a wick outside the range, the swing low. There's a wick here that's indicating that more buyer than seller. Probably will continue back up, try to break this high. We'll have a 1 push, 2. I'll look for the third one. Euro. Remove this. Euro USD. I've been short again. Around here, I'm actually no in the money because this is a lot of rejection, and I shorted. Went down. I had a good, not very good, but I normally take. Oh, that was my target, and it went back up against me a little bit. So what I see here, coming back down, a flag, another flag. So what I did move my take profit around these levels, 12, at the 12 handle, and I'm short from here. My stop loss somewhere around here, I think. Yeah, I only put my stop loss and take profit around the levels of the chart. I don't look to the price more often. I only look to the candlestick pattern and where is the last swing and all the stuff. So that's what I'm looking for, to exit around this level. I think with that measure move is going to happen here. So I'm looking around here, but I will be exiting earlier around here. I'll be happy because any small retracement, I will be reselling it again. Okay. Go back to the daily here, cable above the 20 moving average. Nice. If I let me put my drawing back on, see that the level will come back. One leg, two, three pushes down, confirmed. Cool. Will become even here in the push V formation. Of course, is a one small wick push down, and will continue back up. And that's why I'm long on bound Aussie. If you notice that if his Aussie started getting weaker, then you get to which one is starting to get strong, which is obviously pound, because that level I talked about many times before is almost there. It doesn't have to be exact. Here we go. I actually, let me just get this straight for you guys. That was my level because that's where the breakout started. Normally what they do, they come back in the V formation and retest that level again one more time. This time didn't really come close to it. However, we achieved that three pushes down equal measure move, measure move, measure move. So we have three, maximum is three. If you give you four, is it doesn't happen every day, but three, that's what's normally happens. Three pushes down equal, almost equal to each other. So this is achieved, but it didn't really touch this level. I'm alright with it. So from the bottom to the high, we have about 38 Fibonacci. Probably gonna have another leg down here. We'll continue back up and we'll be looking for this pattern, okay? Butterfly around this level. So in my opinion, pound can be stronger. This leg could be actually, that's the retracement, no more. We'll have another wish up to this level. Then we'll have another two ABC, come back up again. Could be in any shape. However, we are looking for long on pound pairs, okay? Because pound getting strong. If a cable gets strong, the rest will come strong. And if the dollar getting weaker, that's mean the stock risk on. So in case of risk on, will help pound actually to go higher. So if it's cable going up, the rest of the pairs will go up with it. Pound pairs, okay. Pound yen, same stories. We had a 1 second test to break above this swing, and now we above it by not much really. We're above the 20 moving average. We have a double bottom. We didn't come to the 50% yet of this move. So in my opinion, this is going to be another leg up here. Measure move equal measure move, okay? So buying pound pairs is good. Even pound yen I think is a good idea. And you pound Aussie, I was long and short on pound Aussie at the same time. I was hedging. I did short it here, then I exit somewhere, and I don't exactly remember what the price, but I remember what it looked like. I actually longed here, guys, before around this level. My stop is below there. I longed here, and I'm looking for this target, the first hand target. It's gonna come V, but the stock hold a little bit, and we saw some sideways happening in the last few hours. If I go to 4 hours, so the last 3-4 hours are sideways. My stop loss here. I'm gonna take profit here, 1-to-1. Let's see how they're gonna play. Just a small trade until we see how that go. Pound New Zealand. You see that really spiked on the last 4 hours for some reason. I think some pound news happened on Friday. 100 pips. 100 pips. Win. Let's scope down. Okay. So went up, come back down. Will happen in 2 hours. 30 minutes. 15. 5. 5 minutes. Okay. Even in a matter of 1 minute. Went up in 1 minute. Almost 100 pips or 100 point. Yeah. So in 1 minute went all the way up and decline. Let's see. It's just maybe I think that's what they call it, short covering, or they exit their position. It's a big chunk of money went out of pound short. There could be some contract they left short contract. They sold it out when you sell, when you close your short positions, you become a buyer. So if you want to sell out, as a buyer, I want to buy from you. So if I want to sell out 5 million, 10 million pound, that's it. I think I'm not going to short bound anymore. I'm a big player. I will take all my money as much as I can. Took big portion on Friday, and all bound bears just jumped up and come back down again. Unfair price coming back to the fair price. Now it looks like okay, no, maybe there's not going to be any more buyer to short it. I mean, like if you know more shorter to short it. So let's see. Let's see how the next week is going to play. But in my opinion, I think it's bound is going to continue back up because it shows a good momentum up. Bound CAD, same go here. All bound bears jumped up, uh, leaving the day with a wick. So this is indicating that a push up, coming back down, retracement, and continue back up. At least break the previous high. So if you only want to trade this, look for 120, 150 pips, probably more or less. A good trade. Okay. I think this is it, guys. Thanks very much for being here, and all the best for the coming week. Please subscribe and like, leave a comment. If you have any question, ask. I'll be happy to answer, and I will see you on Monday. I will make another video on Monday. Thanks, guys. Take care. Bye.